White is supposed to be fresh, clean, and elegant, but over 50, it can feel tricky. I get asked all the time, can women our age really wear white? Yes, we can, and I do, but only if we get a few important things right. In today's video, I'm walking you through how I wear white without looking like I'm headed to a theme party. And at the end, I'm sharing a surprising tip I picked up from a Milan boutique stylist. It's something you won't find in magazines. Right shade of white. Have you ever slipped on a white blouse and thought, why do I look tired? It's not just in your head. The wrong shade of white can make your skin look dull, even emphasize shadows on the face or neck. And over 50, that kind of optical trick isn't what we're going for. The truth is, white is not just white. There are dozens of variations, some with warm undertones, others with cool, and they don't all work on every skin tone. If your skin has golden, peachy, or olive undertones, you'll look absolutely radiant in warmer whites, like ivory, cream, or even a soft eggshell. On the other hand, if you have cool undertones, think pink or rosy skin, then crisp white or a blue white might suit you better. One of my favorite things to do before buying a white top is to hold different whites next to my face in natural light. You'll immediately see which one makes your skin look more alive. It's such a simple test, but it makes a big difference. I always say, choose your white like you'd choose your foundation. It needs to harmonize with your natural color, not fight against it. When you get the right tone, white becomes flattering, brightening, and surprisingly forgiving. So don't give up on it. Just find your white. It might not be the icy white you see in summer magazines, and that's okay. It might be cream, bone, or even a soft pearl, and it might just become your new go-to neutral. Now that we've got the color sorted out, let's talk about fabric. Because here's the thing, wearing white over 50 can be absolutely stunning, or it can be a disaster. And 9 times out of 10, it comes down to the material. Flimsy, clingy fabrics in white tend to show everything. Every line, every wrinkle, every seam of your undergarments. Not to mention, they lose their shape after one wash. That's why I always recommend investing in structured white pieces over anything too thin or sheer. Structured fabrics do the heavy lifting for you. They hold their shape, skim over the body instead of clinging to it, and help create a more polished silhouette. Think crisp cotton poplin, lined linen, stretch twill, or even a ponte knit. A classic white button-down with sharp tailoring or a pair of white wide-leg trousers with clean lines can look incredible on mature women. They create that crisp, clean look without drawing attention to things we'd rather not highlight. Let me give you an example. A white jersey tee can feel easy, but to me, it shows every little dip and curve I don't necessarily want front and center. But when I wear a structured white blouse with darts in the right places and a bit of body to the fabric, it changes everything. I instantly look more intentional, more put together, and I don't feel like I need to adjust myself all day long. It's comfortable and flattering, which is what we all want at this stage. And just a heads up, I've added links in the description box below to some of my favorite structured white pieces. These are items I've either worn myself or seen styled beautifully on other women over 50. I made sure to include different price points too, so whether you're building your wardrobe or just need one hero piece, you'll find something that works. Take a peek after the video, it's all down there for you, ready to shop. Now, this might not be the most glamorous tip, but it's absolutely essential. If you've ever worn white pants or a white dress and felt like something just looked off, there's a good chance it wasn't the clothing, it was the underwear. White outfits have their own set of rules when it comes to undergarments, and following them can make or break your entire look. Here's the secret. Don't wear white underwear under white clothing. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, right? But white on white actually shows through. What you want is underwear that matches your skin tone, not your outfit. Think soft beige, nude, or light taupe, something that disappears under the fabric. This trick works especially well under trousers, skirts, and body-skimming dresses where any contrast can show. Another thing to keep in mind is the fabric and finish of your undergarments. Avoid anything with texture, lace trim, or thick seams. These tend to leave outlines, especially under structured or lighter white fabrics. I usually go for smooth microfiber or second skin pieces. And shapewear? Yes, sometimes it's needed, especially when you're wearing a fitted white dress or trousers with a clingy lining. Just make sure it's breathable and the right size, or it'll do more harm than good. All right, now let's talk about one of my favorite ways to give white some edge and elegance: accessories. The thing with white is, it can sometimes feel too plain or sterile, especially if you're going for a head-to-toe look. But the right accessories can completely transform your outfit and add that touch of personality, color, or even drama without overwhelming your look. Picture this. You're wearing a white linen shirt and white cropped pants. Very chic, very clean. But if you stop there, it can fall a little flat. Add a woven belt, a structured tan handbag, maybe a chunky gold cuff bracelet, or even a pop of tortoiseshell sunglasses. And now we're talking. You've instantly added dimension, and you've grounded the outfit with warm tones that balance out all that brightness. I often reach for natural toned accessories when I wear white, browns, golds, cognac, raffia, or bone. These earthy textures and shades break up the starkness of white and soften the overall look. If I want to look dressier, I'll throw on a red lip, metallic sandals, or a printed scarf. Even just a single statement necklace or drop earring can take a plain white outfit from simple to stand out. It's all about those small details that make a big impact. Now I'm curious, what's your favorite way to accessorize a white outfit? Are you more into bold color pops, or do you like those soft, neutral add-ons? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading how everyone styles their white pieces. You always give me fresh ideas, too. All right, let's say you love white but don't feel comfortable going all in from head to toe. That's totally fine. One of the easiest, most elegant tricks I use all the time is layering white with soft neutrals. Think beige, camel, taupe, ivory, oatmeal. Those warm, earthy tones that just melt into white and create this really soft, upscale palette. I always say that neutral layers are the best friends of white pieces. Picture this: a white tee or silk blouse under a light beige trench, or a white summer dress with a linen oatmeal blazer thrown over your shoulders. It instantly makes the white feel more wearable and gives the outfit a lived-in, effortless elegance that works for both casual brunches and dinner out. The beauty of this tip is that it's so forgiving. You don't have to stress about matching shades perfectly. In fact, the more variation in the neutrals, the better it looks. The mix of tones adds richness without having to use bright colors. I especially love pairing my white denim with a soft tan sweater or even a sand-colored utility jacket. It gives me that just stepped out of a lifestyle catalog kind of feel. Now, if you're thinking, okay, Anna, I've got my neutrals and my textures down, what else can I do to really make white work for me? Stay with me, because up next, I'm sharing a tip I learned straight from a boutique stylist in Milan. And let me tell you, it completely changed how I approach wearing white. It's clever, it's unexpected, and it's not something you'll read in your average style column. When I visited Milan last spring, I stepped into this quiet little boutique tucked between two espresso bars, and the stylist working there gave me the most unexpected piece of advice. I was trying on a gorgeous white linen skirt, and she looked me straight in the eye and said, "White needs movement." At first, I didn't quite get it, but once she explained, it just clicked. She told me that white looks expensive and stylish when it flows. Not tight, not stiff, fluid. And ever since then, I've been applying this idea. Instead of clingy white pieces, she recommended going for items with a bit of motion and drape. A white maxi skirt that sways, wide leg pants that catch the breeze, or a blouse with a soft flutter sleeve. It makes white feel alive, feminine, and relaxed. That little shift makes a huge difference. Structured pieces definitely have their place, but when you're working with full white or soft neutrals, adding a bit of movement brings elegance and comfort together. Think of how a white silk blouse moves when you walk into a room. That's the kind of presence we're going for. It's not loud, but it's captivating, like a whisper that turns heads. And I never would have thought of that if I hadn't stepped into that Milan shop. It just goes to show how much we can still learn and tweak, even after 50. I've been applying her advice with pieces like flowing culottes, wrap dresses, and even poncho-style tops. It gives that La Dolce Vita kind of flair without ever feeling like I'm trying too hard. Try it. You'll feel it the moment you move. If you found these white outfit secrets helpful, you're going to love what's coming next. I'm breaking down 11 common items elegant women never wear. And yes, I'm spilling the truth on what's quietly ruining great outfits for women over 50. If you're ready to fine-tune your style even more, that video is the next step. Trust me, it's a must-watch.